Hey everyone, I'm Gab. Welcome back to my channel where I talk about personal finance and investing. So in today's video, before I would start, just a full disclosure, I'm not a professional. So if you're looking for one, I'm not your guy, but if you're serious about investing, I'd suggest that you talk to a professional to get your requirements met. In today's video, I'm not gonna talk about stocks. Maybe implicitly, but not directly. So in today's video, I'm gonna talk about the things that you can do with the extra money that you have sitting in the bank account during this pandemic that we are having. So I was just driving to the store. I was actually gonna buy some sweater from Walmart. This is not, sponsored by Walmart by any means, but I actually went while I was driving and I was like, okay, it's payday in about 2 days, right? And I was like, and it's November time frame. It's gonna be next week, it's November already, and guess what comes out during November? We had the iPhone 12 that came out. I don't need the iPhone 12. We have the Sony a7S III that came out back in about a month ago, and they're still back ordered. And this November, there's two consoles that are coming out. If you're a gamer, I'm not a gamer. I just follow the news. I used to play a lot of video games while I was back in high school and college, but I've lost that touch since life, just got busier. So this November, we have the Xbox Series X and S coming out, and we have the PS5. So just for the price, right? We're talking about prices. Xbox Series X and S is priced at $499 and $299 respectively, and it's gonna come out in about a month, in the next following weeks. And the PS5, so it's gonna launch in November, and it's starting at $399 for the PS5 digital edition and $499 for the PS5 with Ultra HD Blu-ray disc drive. So give or take, you'll be spending around $550 and $600 with tax. For me, that's a lot of money, right? So if you're gonna buy one of each, that's almost $1,000 plus tax, so around $1,200 USD. So guess what I could do with that $1,200? No, I'm not gonna buy gadgets. I'm not gonna buy tech unless I really need it and it's gonna save my business. In this case, I don't have a business yet, so I'm not buying PS5, the Xbox, nor a new camera. It's like Sony a7S III. That's a lot of money, right? Xbox and Sony, guess how much you can buy? Like Apple stock, Tesla. Tesla, you can buy 2 shares with Apple pricing at 110. You can get around give or take one stock. Apple stock price drops down to 100. You can get 10 of them for $1,000 that you would rather spend on PS5 and Xbox. So just as me, right? Once I have that cash and spend it on liabilities, I just lost $1,200 with the tax included as well, as opposed to buying assets such as stocks, right? It's gonna tank in the short term, but long term, you'll have an asset. It's gonna appreciate in value. So this holiday, unless the expenses adds value to my portfolio, adds value to my fitness and health, self-development, I'm not gonna buy it. It's just my opinion. For me, the PS5 will probably help me in the short run, but I can't even sit down and play for at least 30 minutes anymore. I just can't sit down, literally sit down for 30 minutes and play. I stopped watching movies as well. I just can't sit down for 30 minutes, and I'd rather go outside, spend that money on things that will improve my health, such as running shoes, a new watch, maybe who uses Walkman nowadays, but you can buy that as well. Sony sells them still, but to me, if it does not add value to my health, fitness, my self-development career, if it doesn't help me in the future, such as funding my travels, funding my retirement, funding something that appreciates in value, I'm not gonna buy. It just clicked on me, right? And we live in a capitalistic world, or capitalistic society, where we spend so much things on stuff that sometimes we don't need. To me, I classify 3 things when I buy new stuff. There is the necessary, enhancement, and whatever, right? So necessary, it's required, such as food, water, for housing, groceries, for my car, for emergency fund. And the enhancement, if I need to travel, just to take 3 weeks or to a month off from work, I can spend that money in luxurious travel, because I've saved up enough to get to that point. And the whatever category, I can buy books, an iPad that will help me build my business in the future, or help me with my school. So those are the 3. Those are just the tips that I can share to you guys if you are having trouble controlling your budget. So $1,200, right? If you're buying the PS5, the Xbox, by no means I'm not stopping you from buying it. You guys deserve your whatever you're buying, but I just want to let you guys know that you have to control the budget and assess what you're spending your money on, because the world that we live in now, it's uncertain. Unless you're born to a rich family, people are losing their jobs. People are drawing down and pulling money from their 401k or retirement plans just to pay for rent, to pay their mortgage, just to pay the bills that is part of the first category, which is a requirement and necessary. So it's just me. Control the budget. If you've been wanting and waiting for the PS5, the Xbox for a good amount of time now, then feel free to buy it. It's just for me. I'm not spending $500 to $600 on a gaming console. And instead, I'm going to save that money for future travel and or fund my long-term stocks. So with that being said, since I'm not buying it, the stocks that I bought just a day ago, even though I talked about not talking about, even though I mentioned that I'm not going to talk about stocks, I just bought 2 2 Apple shares around 111, and I'm buying more Microsoft, Tesla, Ambivai, Square, and Store, and add it into my Metas portfolio. If you have not watched that video, it's gonna be in this video right here, where I talk about my Metas portfolio. It talks about the 6 stocks that I'm gonna be investing in long term, and adding more money into those stocks. So yes, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, comment down below. If you are an old subscriber, thank you for watching. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and like the video. It helps me out a lot and motivates me to create this video and help you guys out on anything personal finance and investing related topics. And yes, I'll see you guys in the next video, and take care. Bye.